Okay, now for the design that will be on top, I need my mineral wire. I'm going to form a satellite, something satellite fascinator on it. So I cut out 33 inches for the length of the arch wire, and I use my plier to cut it out. So now I double my thread in like 4 places, or like more than 4, and I'm using it. I overlap like 1 inch of the mineral wire. I overlap it, and I'm using this wire, the thread, now to tie it firm. That make sure you tie it very well. So that is what I'm doing. I'm going to do that, finish that off camera. The length of the mineral wire you're going to cut, determine how wide you want it to be. You can cut less than 33 inches a cut. So now I'll be wrapping it with my net. You can use your bias to cover the wire. I'll be using this net to do that. I don't have any measurement for this, but let me just say you can cut like maybe two above inches, 2 and above inches for the width, and the length you can go to like 50 or more than that. So I applied my gum on it, and I'm going to be taking it over. I'll just wrap it. So I'll just be wrapping it with the net. So I'll just do that round. Just like I said, you can use your bias. Now once in a while, you just apply your gum so that it will secure it from losing back. And once in a while, see what I've done before I use my USU gum to secure it. You can use BC Stars gum. You can also use this. So after covering it with your net or your bias, we're going to cover it with our net. So we're going to place it in between the net and bring it together like this. So I'm going to tie it now. So just bring everything close together, all the edges, and you depends on how you want it to be on your fascinator. So I want this side to be facing down, this one to be facing up. So I'm going to use my thread to tie it. So I'll make sure I tie it very well. So after doing it, you cut out the excess that will be on top. Just make sure you tie it very well before you cut out the excess. So we're going to move on to the bow that will be on top. I did not introduce the crinoline to you the other time. So we're going to be needing 1.5 crinoline. So I cut out 6 inches by 8 inches length into 5 places, and sew it outside and turn it. I sew it inside and turn it outside now, and this is what I have. I'm just inserted my crinoline inside it now. I'll be cutting out, just insert it anyhow you can do it. You just find this easy for me. That's why I did it like this. 6 inches width by 8 inches length, and the length of the crinoline, the width of the crinoline I'm using is 3 inches. I'm using 3 inches. Make sure you use 6 inches for the width of this satin, because by the time you finish, the crinoline will be firm inside. Okay, you see that it's 3 inches I used. So I cut it out in 5 places. Now I'm going to take my needle and thread and use these pieces to form bow. So before I go ahead to do that, I will burn all the edges so that my work will be neat. I will burn all the fraying, all this rubbish there. Alright, now so I've already did that. Going to take it, fold it into 2, and pass my thread through. Hope you can see how I'm sewing it. I just start from like this and come out. So the way I started is the way I ended it. So I'm going to do that. So you draw everything together. Just draw everything together very tight and make sure you are careful so that the thread will not cut out. I'll first secure it before I close the open space. And before you secure, make sure you draw it tight. Now I've secured it, so I'm going to bring this together like this and sew it together. And here is what we're going to have. So after sewing together and secure, I will attach it to the net. Arrange it very well, and I'll go ahead to attach it to the net like this. So you just attach it with the needle and thread. Okay, so when you are done attaching the bow to the net, so you can just use your needle and thread or your hot glue to attach it by the side. So this place is going to be facing down. It's not like this. And if you want it to be like this, you can do it. But the beauty is not it's not going to come out when it comes like this. I hope you can see the difference. So it's going to be like this. And if you don't want this to be like wide like this, and I think this is not so wide, but if you don't want it to be like that, you can just reduce your own to 30/28. So before I attach this, I will be using hot glue to attach it. And if you want to use needle and thread, I just go ahead to do it neatly. Be using hot glue, and after that, I will attach this to it. You can use your rose. You can use anything. All right. So I will use my hot glue to attach it. The hot glue is not that hot again because the NEPA has taken the light. So I'll use just that is what I want to do. I'll just show you the finished look. I'll apply my hot glue here and I'll just attach it here. Make sure the hot glue is very hot so that you can have a neat work and it will just remove anytime. So I'll attach it there, and thereafter, if there is any need of sewing so that it can be firm or it can last long, you can just attach it. You can just use your needle to needle and thread to sew. That is why you need to first sew, attach this to the turban before you place your accessories on it. So thereafter, I'll just place my accessories on it and we are done. That is all. Nothing more, nothing else. So I'm going to show you the finished look after I've attached this. Alright, thank you for watching. Make sure you practice. Thank you.